Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Rockwood 550 manual lever extension flush bolt. This is the Rockwood 550 shown to you in the 606 or US 4 satin brass finish. Okay, it's comprised of some different components, and I'll show them all to you one at a time. First of all, this is a relatively unusual flush bolt, or less common flush bolt, I should say, to sell, because it's 1.25 inch width on the face, and that one's less common. The 1 inch wide is far more common. That 1.25 inch is nice because it's a nice wide faceplate that you're generally going to see in metal doors, but not that often. Maybe older metal doors. 6 3/4 tall, which is typical. So here's the business end of that flush bolt. The body itself, lever extension, because how you throw it is by lifting or lowering that lever. And that action raises and lowers the mechanism on the inside. Okay, and of course that mechanism is connected to the threaded rod. There. So now your assembly looks like that. Okay. You've got the head of the bolt here. That's of course going to go up top or bottom. This can be used for either. There's your assembly. You're going to get with it a strike plate for the top of the door, or a finished strike plate, top or bottom. Doesn't matter. A mortised strike plate. You're also going to get a guide, which is intended to be used in the top or bottom of a wood or metal door, typically a metal door. That keeps that bolt from slopping around. You can see that it's cut with a flattened end to match the flush bolt itself. That sort of situation eliminates the possibility of this turning unintentionally and then of course unthreading. You're going to get screws and a complementary finish for the strikes, for the body, for the guide plate as well. There's a link below this video to the product brochure, which shows this flush bolt and its sister related flush bolt, the 555, which is the more common one because it's a 1 inch face. The 550, again, intended for metal doors, fire rated. Okay. The specifications are there listed both on the link to the product brochure and in the extended description below this video. Then also there is a link to the template below this video. Now the template is very straightforward. Prepping this for a metal door is something that the factory would do when you buy the metal door. It's really not something to consider doing it in the field after the fact, because there would be cutting involved, welding involved, special, reinforcing plates required to do that. However, the template here is what you would submit to your steel door supplier at the time of ordering them. However, the template also gives all the important dimensions about the Rockwood 550 flush bolt. So I won't beleaguer any of that information here, except the important part that is it's a 12 inch extension flush bolt, which is the first time I'm mentioning it, and that is measured from the top of the door, wherever that might be, to the center of this 6 3/4 faceplate. That's considered a 12 inch extension flush bolt for either the top of a door or a bottom of a door. Now if you're doing an 8-foot door, or let's say 7'6", 8 foot, 9 foot, 10 foot, anything in that range, you need a longer rod. This is just 1/4 threaded rod, okay, so that this would need to be substituted with a longer rod, a 24 inch rod, an 18 inch rod, a 36 inch rod, depending on the door height. But this is just typical 1/4 threaded rod is what's going to work for this. Very good quality item by Rockwood. You can see it's an excellent fit and finish on that 606 satin brass finish. And the name Rockwood, in my opinion, is synonymous with good quality, fit and finish. And this flush bolt, even though it's a real regular sort of piece of hardware that you'd see on a metal door, is no exception. Rockwood is a full-line manufacturer of all things bolt-related, very commonly known for their push and pull hardware and kick plates, but they also have a complete line of architectural door pulls as well, which is an exquisite, assembly of custom, made-to-order sorts of pull handles and push bars. Any questions on the Rockwood 550 extension flush bolt or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.